Hello students, welcome back to our social science class. In the previous classes, we studied about the coming of Europeans and how they established their trade in India and how the British established their power in India. And we also discussed the two famous battles, the Battle of Plassey and Battle of Betsa. And another important point, we studied that the 1857 revolt. It is also known as the First War of Indian Independence. Okay, today let's start a new lesson, Chapter 8 The Struggle Begins. In this lesson, we are going to study about the beginning of India's freedom struggle and socio-religious reform movement. Let's start. The revolt of 1857 brought an end to the rule of East India Company in India. Soon after, the country came under the direct rule of British government. Lord Canning was appointed the viceroy to carry out the administrative duties on behalf of the crown. Lord Canning was the last Governor General and was first Viceroy of India. In 1857, revolt was completely suppressed by the British. Thus, the Indians realized the need to unite their fight for freedom. Okay, next, the movement for social reforms. The British introduced Western education in India. At that time, Indian society was surrounded with social evils like caste system, gender discrimination, sati, and child marriage, etc. With Western education came increased awareness and a progressive attitude in the Indians. Okay, next, the main leaders of social reform movement. First one, Rajara Mohan Roy. He worked towards eradicating unfair and unjust social customs like sati and child marriage. He fought for the upliftment of women. Due to his effort that the British government enacted a law in 1829 abolishing sati. He founded the famous Brahma Samaj. Next prominent reformer was that Swami Dayanand Saraswati. He was a social thinker. He fought for the caste discrimination, child marriage, idol worship, blind faith, and superstitions. He founded Arya Samaj, its meaning noble society. It is founded in 1875. Okay. Next is Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar. He was a social reformer who worked for the empowerment of women. Vidyasagar also proposed the widow remarriage. Okay. Next reformer was Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. He worked hard for the progress and upliftment of Muslim community. He convinced them that the Western education was important for the progress of Muslim community. He founded Aligarh Muslim University and insisted on education for women as well. Next is very important event in the history of India, that is the formation of International Congress or INC. In 1885, a retired British officer, A.O. Hume, and many Indian leaders came together to form the Indian National Congress. The first session of International Congress held at Mumbai in December 1885 and was attended by 73 delegates. The Congress leaders like Dadabhai Navroji, Gopal Krishna Gokhale stood for hopes and dreams of Indian masses. The demands made by these leaders was simple, like the representation in the government, equal treatment in the army, and civil services. These demands were expressed through peaceful means, and leaders were thus called moderates. Okay, moderates. On the other hand, the leaders like Lala Lajpat Rai, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, Bipin Chandrapal were regarded as extremists. Okay, extremists because of their overall aggressive stance. They were known as Lal Pal Bal. They believed that India must achieve Swarajya or self rule and not to be ruled by anyone. Okay? Okay, students, I hope you understood this topic. What are the points we discussed today? Some leaders of social reform movement, formation of international congress, moderates and extremist group. Okay. Okay, students, thank you.